Hello guys and welcome to this training. My name is Ike Ikechukwu. I'm a certified web consultant and digital marketing expert. And in this training, I'm going to be teaching you step by step how to design world-class e-commerce websites like AliExpress, Jumia, Konga, etc. You're going to be learning how to integrate banners, sliders, add to cart functionality, checkout pages, product configuration, payment integration, etc. Now this method I'll be teaching you is so simple, zero experience needed, that even a 9-year-old child can understand. All I want you to do is put off all distractions, Facebook, television, friends, etc. And if you stay till the end of this training, I will hand over to you the necessary tools you'll be needing. Now let's get started. First thing we are going to do, we are going to get a domain name and a hosting plan. Now, a domain name is the address of your website. Once people visit it, they get access to your website. Example of a domain name is www.jumia.com.ng. Now, a hosting plan is a space on the web where your website files are being stored. Alright, so let's head over to webdesigncartel.com/host to get a domain name and a hosting plan. I repeat, webdesigncartel.com/host, and it brings us over to Google Host. And these guys are one of the best hosting platforms you can ever use. Alright, so we are gonna choose a domain name right now, and we'll choose shoponline2019.com, and we'll click on register domain. Okay, now let's check for our domain availability. Alright, it's checking, and congratulations, shoponline2019.com is available. So we'll click on add to cart and we'll click on check out. Okay, so we have successfully chosen a domain name. Now let's choose a hosting. So we'll click here to add a hosting plan. Okay, now let's scroll down and we have some available plans here. So we could choose any of them. So for the purpose of this training, we'll be choosing this. So what domain name are we going to use for that hosting? Let's use a domain already in our shopping cart. So we'll click on use. We're verifying our domain selection. Okay, so this plan we chose, we have the option of 400 naira monthly, 4,000 naira annually. So we are going to leave it at 4,000 naira annually, and we'll click on continue. Alright, so we have chosen a domain name and a hosting plan, so we'll click on continue. Okay, so let's review and check out. Alright, so we have our hosting plan here and our domain name. Okay, so if this is your first time of using Google Host, you could put in a promo code welcome and get 25% massive discount off your first hosting plan. But this is not my first time of using them, so I don't need it. So I'm gonna click on checkout. Alright, so if this is your first time, you should enter your personal details and billing information. So, but I'm gonna use the one I put in previously. So now payment details. Now you could choose your preferred method of payment, either direct bank payment, Paystack, Amplify, QuickTeller, and the rest, and you click on I have read and agreed to the terms of service, and you click on complete order. So after this page, they are going to take you over to the page where you will see their bank information, where you could either pay via bank transfer, you could pay via direct bank deposit, or you could pay online. So the next thing is, after purchasing your domain name and hosting from your hosting company, you're going to receive an email containing your cPanel username and password. Okay, so in the case of the domain name which we bought, shoponline2019.com, to access cPanel, you're going to go to shoponline2019.com/cPanel. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to be using an already existing domain we have, maverickdigital.com. So to access the cPanel, we are going to go over to maverickdigital.com/cPanel. Okay, so we are going to type in our username and password that was sent to our email which we registered the domain and hosting with. Okay, so go to our password and click and say login. Alright, so this is our website control panel dashboard. So the first thing we are going to do is that we just scroll down to where we have our Softaculous apps installer, and we are going to install the WordPress script. So WordPress is the content management system we are going to be using to design our e-commerce website. Okay, so we'll go down and click on install now. Okay, so which version do you want to install? Let's choose version 4.9. Okay, here's domain, yes, maverickdigital.com. Which directory? We are going to leave it empty, no directory. Okay, so site name, since we are building an online store, we'll call it my online shop. Okay, so site description, let's say best selling online shop for you. Okay, alright, so our admin username and password, where we'll be able to access our WordPress admin login. So let's leave the username as admin and let's change the password. Okay, alright, admin email, let's change this. Okay, so let's scroll down and put in the email where the installation details will be sent to, and we'll click on install. Alright, the software was installed successfully, so we'll click on the domain name to get access to the website. Alright, so we can see here my online shop is up, best selling online shop for you. So you can see how easy this is. Just in a few minutes we're able to come up with our WordPress installation. So for us to get to our WordPress admin, we'll click on this link here, maverickdigital.com/wp-admin. The next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be changing the theme of our WordPress website so that it can give us a more stable look and we could start building our e-commerce site from there. Okay, so what we are going to do, let me show you what I mean. In our WordPress dashboard, our WordPress admin, we go over to appearance and click on themes. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 3 different themes already installed. So we are going to install a premium theme. So let me show you what that theme looks like. We'll visit themeforest.net. So themeforest.net is a marketplace where WordPress themes and other website templates are being sold. You can get them from $2 up to $59 to $80 and above. Okay, so we are going to type in our search bar here. We'll type BT because that's the theme we are going to be making use of. Alright, so we have BT here, and we'll click on it. Alright, as you can see, BT costs $59. Normally you're meant to purchase it, but if you stay with me to the end of this training, I'm gonna give you an offer where I will be handing this theme over to you for free. Okay, and as you can see, the B team has over 400 plus pre-built websites. So let's click on it to see what it looks like. Alright, so as you can see, it has lots and lots of pre-built website demos. So what this means is that you are not going to be building your site from scratch. That's if you want you can build it from scratch, but you can also leverage on their pre-made website templates, which you can install with one super easy click. You can see they have website demos ranging from restaurant websites, ad agencies, logistics websites, wedding websites, school websites, insurance. Wow, so many options you can use. Websites for sports people, for accountants, yes, for churches, whatever you can think of. So this is an awesome theme you could make use of. Even hospital websites, yes, anything you can think of. Alright, so in our case, we are going to be building a website for an e-commerce store, that's a shop. So we'll scroll down to see something related to what we are going to be building. Alright, so let's keep scrolling. Okay. Alright, now we found one called shop, so let's click on it to preview. So before you actually buy anything, you can be able to preview what it looks like. Alright, this is awesome, so it's good to go. We could make use of it. Now what we are meant to do is that we are meant to purchase this thing, but we have already done that earlier. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to install the theme into our control panel. Okay, so let's go back to our control panel. We are still on the Software Plus App Installer. We'll click on go to control panel. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is we click on file manager, and we'll go over to public_HTML. Okay, so this is the directory where our WordPress script was installed. So move over to wp-content, and we'll click on themes, and here are those three themes which I showed you over here. So what we are going to be doing now is that we are going to be installing our own theme. We'll be uploading the theme to this place. So we'll click on upload. Let's select file. Let's go to our documents. We'll go to wherever we have it on our computer. Alright, so as you can see, this is BT and 180 MB, but this was how we downloaded the theme before, but you're not meant to actually upload this. You're meant to zip it open because there are other files which came with it. So we unzip the zip archive and got this folder, and as you can see there are many other files in it. So what we're actually looking for is this one over here. Bteam is the main stuff we're looking for, because if you upload the other one, you're going to get errors. So we click on open. Alright, so it's uploading. We have to be patient with it. Alright, so it's finished uploading. So the next thing we are going to do is that we'll click on go back. Alright, so we can see our bteam.zip has been uploaded. So the next thing we are going to do is that we'll highlight on it and click on extract. Where are we extracting it to? Yes, our team's directory. Okay, so the extraction is complete. Let's reload to see what we have here. Yes, we have our bteam folder here. So let's go back to our manage teams and refresh. Alright, awesome. Before I activate the team, let me show you what our former team looks like. Look like this. So what I'll do now is I'll click on activate. Alright, to activate the team. So it's activating now, and the new team is now activated. So let's refresh, Control R on our website to see what it looks like. Okay, so we have our bteam already installed in our website. Okay, so what next are we going to do? Now they're asking us to install the following required and recommended plugins. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to click on begin installing plugins. Alright, so for the plugins, actually plugins extend the functionality of our WordPress website. So what we are going to be doing is we are not going to be installing everything because of our server settings. We only install what we need. So I'll be needing contact form 7, slider revolution, and the visual composer. So I will come here and click on install and apply. Okay, so all installations have been completed. So we'll click on return to required plugins installer. Alright, so we have been able to install 3 plugins. So what next we are going to do is we are going to activate them. So let's still check the boxes we installed, and then we'll go to activate. Alright, we click on apply. Okay, so also we have successfully activated our plugin. So before we move over to the next step, we'll still install 2 more plugins we'll be needing, because we are creating an e-commerce website. So what we'll do is that we'll go over plugins on the left hand side of our WordPress dashboard and click on add new. Okay, so let's check this in our WordPress plugins directory. So we'll search for WooCommerce. WooCommerce is a WordPress plugin that gives WordPress the e-commerce functionality. So we'll click on install. Alright, so it's been installed successfully. Now we have to click on activate to activate our WooCommerce plugin. Alright, so we have successfully done that. Okay, so we'll also click on add new again. We'll be adding the second or the next plugin we'll be needing. So the next plugin we'll be needing is Paystack for WooCommerce. Alright, so we'll click on install now. So Paystack is a payment gateway for WooCommerce. It allows us to be able to receive online payments. So we'll click on install and activate. Alright, all set. So we have all the plugins we need. So the next thing we are going to be doing is that we are going to be installing our shop demo data. So what we are going to do now is that we go to appearance, we click on DT demo data. Alright, so let's read the instruction first. Before starting the import, you need to install all plugins that you want to use. If you are planning to use the shop, please remember about WooCommerce plugin. So we have installed our WooCommerce plugin. So we go to import, and what are we importing? We are importing the demo. Alright, so demo of pre-made layout, which one are we importing? So we have many stuff here. So let's go back and check. Alright, so what we are actually installing is shop. So we are going to look for shop over here. We are going to scroll down to S to look for shop. Alright, okay, we can see shop. Alright, so click on shop and we'll click on import attachments to download all attachments. Lastly, we'll click on import demo data. Alright, all done. Have fun. So let's go over to our front end and refresh. So you see this is what it looks like. So we'll be refreshing to see what the demo now looks like on our site. Alright, so as you can see, there's been some changes and we have a fully fledged website over here, but there's something missing. Remember our revolution slider, we are meant to have a slider here, so we'll be installing that separately. So let's go back to our WordPress dashboard and we'll go over to the one of the plugins we installed, Slider Revolution. So with Slider Revolution, we are going to be able to create and install slides. Alright, so we'll click on import slider, we'll choose a file, and we'll go down. Alright, to where we had our 10 files. So we'll click on Slider Revolution demo. Okay, demos. I remember it's shop installed, so we'll be looking for shop. Alright, so shop, okay. Shop, we click on open. Okay, so import slider. Okay, so we have our slider import success. Okay, so we have successfully imported our slider. So let's go back to our home page and refresh. Alright, wow, this is awesome. So you can see how simple this is. You can see how simple this is. No technical stuff, just a click, just click, demo, this and that. It's not difficult, it's very easy. Even your child can do it, and you can do it too. Alright, okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be doing some configurations on our WooCommerce. Okay, so let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. So let's click on WooCommerce and we'll go to settings. Alright, okay, so we'll be setting our address for our store. Alright, so this is how we'll be going. We'll be setting the address for our store. Let's say okay, so what city are we? Alright, okay, so what country, our country of sale is Nigeria. Alright, so okay, Okay, Nigeria. Oh, we can even choose the state. Okay, let's choose Nigeria, Igbo. Okay, so you also put in our zip code. So where do you want to sell to? Yes, we want to sell to all countries. Alright. Okay, so our currency, let's say currency is Naira. So let's change it to Naira. Currency position left, yes. Thousand separator, decimal. Okay, number of decimals, let's take it to 0. We don't need decimals. Alright. Okay. So click on Save Changes. Okay, so let's go over to products. Alright, so our short page. Okay, let's go to payments. Select our payment method. So we have Paystack here. What we are going to do is that we are going to click on Paystack and activate it. Alright. Okay. So first of all, let's save changes and then let's click here to get our API key, because we're going to use it in the configuration of our Paystack. We click on manage here. Alright. Okay, so these are Paystack dashboard. So actually Paystack, like I told you earlier, is a payment processing platform. So, and it's very good to use. It's used all over the country. So you could register for your account, free account, paystack.com. So that's what I use. So just showing you that. So I want to get our secret keys. So copy our live secret key here. Alright. So what we are going to do is that I'm going to enable or disable test mode so that it can be live mode. So I'll be putting my live secret key. I'll copy the live public key and also paste it here. Okay, so enable. Alright, let's choose this. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this webhook here and copy it to, it's okay, we already have it here. Alright, so we click on save changes. Okay, so here we click on save changes. Alright, that's for that. Okay, so everything we are doing is all about configuration of our e-commerce website. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to go to appearance and we click on BT options. Okay. Alright. So we are going to be changing some options here, and then let's head over to our logo. So let's click on global. Alright, so first thing we are going to be doing, let's change this logo here. We'll be changing the logo. Okay, so let's change our logo. Alright, so we have the default logo here. We are going to be removing it. Okay, so let's click on browse and we'll upload file. We'll click on select file and let's head over to where we have our logo. Alright, okay, so we have it over here. Let's click on it. Alright, so if you want to also know how to create logos, banners, slides, and every other thing, graphics, yes, I'll be introducing it to you at the end of this training. So stick with me to the end of this training. So we'll also be getting a sticky header logo, so that once we are scrolling up and down, we also have our header. We'll be able to access it. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is we'll click on save changes. Alright, so after configuring our logo, let's do something else. So let's click on header and subheader. As you can see, this is what we have here. Alright, so but we don't want it to be floating. Let's just make it to be static, to be up here, and take all the space horizontally. Alright, so let's choose the classic. Alright, so the classic is good, so we click on save changes. Okay, so let's remove this background image and choose one we like to use. Okay, so let's use this one over here. Alright, and click on open. So like I told you, you could also learn how to create this kind of banners for your website. Alright, so let's click on save changes. So the other things we could also do in theme options, we can also change our footer settings, change our colors, but that might be later. Let's dive into the main meat of this training. Okay, so after doing that, let's go over to our front end and refresh to see some changes that were made. Alright, as you can see, we can see our beautiful logo over here, and you see that our menu has changed, our menu style has been changed. So the next thing we are going to do is we are going to be changing our slider over here. Alright, so we'll be changing our slider to what we have rated for it. Okay, so let's go back to our dashboard and we'll go down to slider revolution. Okay, all right, so we are in our slider revolution right now. But firstly, we are going to be doing some settings. So click on, we're going to be doing some settings. So this is actually the slider we imported, so we click on the settings icon. Alright, so scroll down, we already have the name of our slider, so we won't be touching this. So let's go down to where we have the layer grid size. Okay, so this is actually the size of the slider we have here. So but we are going to be putting something smaller, so let's get the exact size we need. Alright, so these are the slides we are going to be using. So let's get the size, and we have 1390 by 312 pixels. So let's change that. So let's give it a 1390 by 312 pixels. As you can see, it has automatically resized. So let's click on save settings. Alright, so the next thing, it has been saved. We'll go over to our slide editor. Alright, so we have our previous slide here. So what we are going to be doing is that we are going to change our background image. So let's click on change the main background image. Alright, so let's upload more of our slider files. So upload this, and we'll also upload this one too. Okay, so for our first slider, let's use this one over here, our first shop slider. Alright, so we'll go down. This is what we have here. So let's delete this layer over here. So we delete it, delete layer, so, and delete this shoe layer. Done it now. So click on delete. So I think it's good to go. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll click on save slide. Alright, so we have saved the first slide. So we are going to now click on, we can actually duplicate, or we can go to add slide. So let's duplicate this one, and this is slide 2. We are now in the slide 2. So what we are going to do now is, let's edit our slide 2. Click on the pencil icon. Alright, so we have it here. So we are now going to change our main background image. So let's change it to the second one here. Alright, I will click on insert. Alright, so we have it over here, and click on save slide. Alright, so for the third slide, let's add a new slide, a new blank slide. Okay, so let's add the main background image. So this is the size of the slide. So we click on change image. Using this one over here, I will click on insert. So let's go down to see what we have. Alright, we have a beautiful slide over here. So we click on save slide. Alright, so successfully we have been able to change our slider here. So let's go over to our front end and click on Ctrl R to refresh. So we see what we have over here. Alright, so we now have our sliders. Okay. Wow. So you can see how easy this is. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we successfully created our shop banners. Okay, we successfully created our sliders. So the next thing we are going to be doing is that we are going to be adding products, that's more products to our site. Okay. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to go to our dashboard. Okay, so we'll go over to products on the left hand side of our WordPress dashboard menu. Alright, so first thing we are going to do is that we'll click on categories. Alright, so go to product categories. So earlier on we had some categories filled as we imported our demo data, but we deleted them. So the next thing we are going to be doing is that we are going to manually add our own categories. Okay, so first category of products we are going to add is electronics. Alright, so add a slug, electronics. Okay, so parent category none, so it's going to be a parent category on its own. So we'll click on add new category. Alright, it's added. So the next one we are going to add is mobile phones. Okay, alright, so this slug, the URL friendly version of the product category. Alright, mobile phones. Okay, so go down and click on add new category. So we are going to also add another category. Okay, let's call this fashion. So these are the kind of products we'll be adding to our e-commerce website. So let's go down and add new category. Alright, so after this we are now going to be adding subcategories. Okay, so we'll add television, and this our television is going to be a subcategory under electronics. Alright, okay, so when we come here to parent category, we are going to click electronics. So it's a subcategory under electronics. We'll be adding one more subcategory. Alright, we'll be adding one under fashion. Alright, and it's going to be watches. Okay, alright, so parent category is gonna be fashion. Okay, we'll click on add new category. So successfully we are able to add some categories and subcategories. Now since we already have some imported products here to our demo data, so we'll go over here and click on all products. If it's empty, we'll click on add new. Alright, so we already have some products here as we imported the demo data. So what we are going to be doing is that instead of creating them afresh, we will be editing them. Alright, so for this first one, okay, the Woo album, we are going to be changing it. Okay, so this is an example of the product we have. So firstly we'll be changing the name. So let's pick a product that I want to put. Alright, so first thing we are going to be selling mobile phones, and the first product is going to be a Techno phone. So let's replace this name. Okay, so the permalink, let's delete this. Alright, and click on OK, and automatically it's gonna fill there. Alright, so this, let's delete all this. Okay, so we'll go down to where we have the description. So we are going to be adding a description of our phone, of our product, to our shop. All right. Okay, so what category? This is mobile phones, so click on mobile phones. Okay, all right. So okay, so what price? What's the price? Okay, you can see our regular price was 69,000 naira, and we are going to be selling it for 66,000. That's a 3,000 naira off. Okay, all right. So also we'll be editing the short description. Now this is the description the customer is going to see before he clicks on the product to buy. So we are going to add a short description to our product. Okay, all right, so let's add the description. So the next thing we are going to be doing is this product image here. We are going to remove the product image and fill in our own product images. Okay, all right, remove. All right, so first of all, let me add some other products to the product gallery, some other images of that same product. Okay, so I'll add this. I'll also add this one too. Alright, so click on add to gallery. Alright, so let me set a product image. Right, I'm gonna put nothing here. Okay, so and also add something in between here. So add our thing here. Alright, so we have been able to add it. Okay, so let's go visual. Alright, so we see how it looks like. Okay, so we can actually centralize it. So choose to centralize it. Okay, so that's for that. So we can click on updates. Alright, okay, so that's how we do it. We have been able to add one product. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing, we are going to be adding a second product. All right, so we have added the first one, so let's change this other one. Okay, so this second one we are going to be adding another product. All right, so we have another mobile phone for sale. That's an Infinix mobile phone, so we are going to copy it and come over here. So we are going to change the name, all right, of the product. I'm going to change the name. Okay, and also we are going to edit the description. So use our sample description. So you should use the description of your own product. All right, whether it be a shoe, handbag, camera, television, whatsoever you're selling. All right. Okay, so this is also a mobile phone. So you click on mobile phone on that category. All right, so the regular price for this particular phone, let's say it costs like 42,500 naira. All right, so we're giving it the sale price of 40,000 naira. All right, so let's add a short description. Okay, we'll add a short description. Okay, now let's remove the product. And we'll set the product image. Alright, so let's upload more products. Okay. Alright, so we have this. Okay, let's upload these two. Alright. And okay, and this. Alright, so we click on open. So you can select any of these. Alright, so let me use this one over here. Alright, so let me discard all these, don't need them, and instead we replace them with more images. Okay. Alright, so I'll be making use of this, I'll be making use of this, and I'll be making use of this one also. So I'll click on add to gallery. Alright, so successfully we have been able to edit. So there are other settings you could also do depending on the kind of product and your method of delivering the product. Alright, so I click on update. Alright, so I'll come over to products here and refresh, and you see that these products have already been changed. Okay. Alright, so I've been able to change this the first two. Okay, so alright, because of time I will pause this video and add more products just using the same step I use. I'll add other products up to there like 18 to 20 of them. Alright, alright, so we are through with adding more of the products. So what we are going to do, let me refresh so that you can see what it looks like now. Okay, so as you can see, we have added tons and tons of products. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is we are going to go over to our shop to see what it looks like. So we'll click on visit store. Okay, so we have been able to edit all those images and products. We have been able to put our own products. Okay, so these are the products we added. So the same step I used to add the mobile phones, I use it to add other products. Alright, so these are a short page. So let's go over to our home page and see what it looks like. Alright, so what we are going to be doing is that we are going to go to the back end of this home page and do some more editing. Alright, so I'll go up here and click on edit page. Okay, so we are here now, and what we'll be doing first is that we are going to be removing some elements we don't need. Alright, so this is actually where we edit our pages, and we'll be working with the Visual Composer plugin we installed at the beginning of the training. So this is what it looks like. Alright, so we'll be removing these images. Let's remove these images over here. Alright, let's remove this, and we'll remove this other two, and we are going to call back our product images because the categories which we are showing have been removed, so new categories have been added. Alright, so first of all, I'll remove this fancy heading, new products for him, we don't need it. I'll be removing the second fancy heading. Alright, then we'll be removing these trailer boxes. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing now is I'll edit. First of all, let me edit this. Alright, so what category should we show here? Alright, so let's show electronics, and ascending or descending. Right, you can say ascending. Alright, the second one, go to category, what should we show? Alright, so let's show fashion over here, and we'll click on save changes. Ascending or descending? Alright, it's still ascending. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is let us reduce this a little bit. We'll be adding items, so let's add a sidebar. So we are going to look for widgetized sidebar. Okay, alright, so we have seen it, sidebar widget. Okay, reduce this field by 4. Alright, so alright, okay, so we'll actually be adding widgets like banners. Alright, so what else are we going to add? Let's add, we'll click on add item, and we are going to select image, rather than image elements. So we look for image. Alright, here we have it. Okay. Alright, we can make it this and let's clone it. Okay. Alright, so that's for that. So all you're gonna be doing now is that we are gonna clone this. Let's clone it. Alright, so that we have the second version. So as you can see, we have increased it. Alright, so for this one over here, let's edit and change the category. Alright, so let's use something like mobile phones. Okay, still ascending, and we change this to another one here. Let's okay, so now let's say we use uncategorized. Alright, and let's make it to be descending. Okay, alright, we choose save. Okay, so these are images here. I think right now let's click on update to see what we have been able to achieve. Alright, we go and click on refresh. Wow, this is beautiful. Alright, so okay, so but there are some things we are having here which we are meant to change. Alright, so let's go back
Alright, so instead of electronics, you can choose uncategorized, sending. This we can see mobile phones. Let's see send. Okay, so let's add images, that's banners. So we click on browse, let's go to upload files, select some files. Alright, so let's go back to where we have some banners. Alright, so okay, let's use this one here. Let's choose more banners. Choose another banner. Alright, so this one can delete one out of here and increase it. Over here. Okay, we'll put in this banner. We'll click on select file. Alright, so we'll click on save changes. Alright, so let's go up and add the banner image to this one. Alright, we click on select file and go down and click on save changes. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we are going to click on update. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is that we are going to be adding some banners to our sidebar widget. Okay, so the first thing we are going to be doing is that we'll be going to our B-Theme options. Alright, so to go to our B-Theme options, alright, we're in our dashboard. So let's go over to appearance. I will click on B-Theme options. Alright, so we'll be creating sidebars from our B-Theme option and adding them in the widgets area. Alright, so let's go over to sidebar. Alright, so this is the sidebar we have here. We are going to delete it and add sidebar. So let's call this sidebar 1. We have our sidebar 2. Click on our sidebar. We have our sidebar 3. Alright, add sidebar, and lastly we have our sidebar 4. Okay, alright, so add sidebar. Alright, for that, so we'll click on save changes. Alright, so before we move out of this place, let's change the color of our site. Alright, so we'll go to colors because we're having this reddish general color, reddish color over there. So let's look for where we can change it. Alright, so we're changing this red. Let's change it to one color. Okay, I think something like this is okay. Copy. Alright, so paste it over here. Copy and paste it over here. I will click on Save Changes. Okay, so let's go out of this place. Alright, so let's now to be able to edit the sidebar widgets, we are going to go over to widgets and we can find it under appearance. We'll click on widgets. Alright, so don't get confused. The more you go over this again and again, you start to see that it's very, very simple. Alright, so these are the 4 sidebars we created: sidebar 1, 2, 3 and 4. Alright, so let's go back and refresh this page, refreshing our front end, so you'll be seeing exactly what we are doing. Alright, so now as you can see, we have some beautiful banners over here. Okay, so in between we have some Black Friday and after Christmas sales banners, so we are going to be adding some more banners here so that our shop will look so authentic. Alright, okay, so let's go back to our widgets. So we'll be adding some text elements to our sidebars. So let's go down, we'll click on text and yes, sidebar 1. Alright, so we'll click on add widget. Alright, so let's add media. I will click on upload file. Okay, so we'll be adding something like this. Let's add this one over here. Alright, we click on open. Alright, so let me upload more. So that we'll add them at once. Okay, let's upload this one. Alright, so then we'll upload another. Alright, let's upload this. Alright, I will click on, let's click on upload file again to get another. So go to our documents. Alright, we upload. Alright, we upload this. Okay, so what we want exactly, we are going to upload this particular one now. So put it in the middle and click on save. Alright, so all done. Alright, so the next one for the sidebar 2, you go down and click on text. Yes, sidebar 2. Alright, okay, so let's click on add media and we'll be adding this beautiful banner over here. Alright, so if you stay with me to the end of this course, I'll be giving an offer where you'll be able to get a course teaching you how to create awesome looking banners like this. Alright, so we'll click on save. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is, let's go down and click on text again. Alright, so for our sidebar 3, we click on add widgets. Alright, so for the sidebar 3, we'll be adding a media here. Alright, so let's upload the file. Okay, alright, so we'll click on insert into post. Alright, so here we have let's take this one over to the middle. Alright, so we'll click on save. Let's click on save over here. Okay, so for the last one, we go down on the sidebar 4. Okay, let's click on text, sidebar 4. So we'll click on add widget, yes. Alright, so let's add media. We'll go to upload files, select files, and go to our downloads, get the particular file we want to include. Alright, okay, so we'll be using this one and we'll click on open. Alright, so let's add it, insert it into our post. So we have it here, so let's centralize it and we'll click on save. So you can also add some links in case you want to make the banner to be clickable. Alright, so that's for that. So we are going to be heading back to our front page and we'll refresh. Alright, very beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, so but there is one more thing we have to do. Let's head over to our edit page and be working on our widgets sidebar. Alright, so which sidebar is that? Okay, first of all we'll refresh. Alright, so we'll go to we'll click here. Which sidebar do we want? Yes, sidebar 1. I will click on save changes. Alright, so which sidebar do we want for the sidebar 2? Save changes. Alright, so which sidebar do we want for this other one? Sidebar 3. Just like that. And for the last one, we'll be choosing our default sidebar, sidebar 4. Alright, so we'll click on save and update. Alright, okay, so before we click on update, we have the client here. So this is the next thing we are going to be editing, the clients over here. So but we will be saying the brands that we sell on our e-commerce store. Okay, so let me refresh first of all. Alright, so I click on update. Alright, so I've clicked on update. So we'll go over to the front page and we'll refresh. Okay, so our site is looking very beautiful with lots and lots of banners and images here. Okay, so as you can see, we added lots and lots of images, lots and lots of images. Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing now is these clients here. We are going to edit them and change them to the popular brands we know and the ones we accept on our shop. Okay, all right, so I'll go back to my back end and we'll go to clients. So that's where we have it, and we'll be editing the clients we have already. Alright, so now we have the clients here. So we are not going to waste time with this. So immediately we are going to be editing all these. We're going to be editing all of them, just adding the images. Alright. Alright. So move over to the first. Alright, so let's be changing the featured images. Alright, we'll click on set featured image. So let's click on upload file and upload all the clients, all the brands we'll be using. Alright, so we'll be uploading like 6 of them. Alright, so I'm sure we have HP. Right, let's add this second, thirdly, fourth, fifth. Okay, so let's add this as the sixth one. So let's click on open. Alright, so we'll be adding this for the first one. We're going to be setting it as a featured image, and immediately we'll click on update. So the second, quickly we are going to remove this featured image over here and set our own featured image. Alright, alright, we'll click on update. Alright, so this one will come over here, remove featured image, set featured image. Alright, we'll choose LG and we'll click on set featured image and we'll click on update. Alright, so third one, fourth, we remove this featured image of our brand over here and we'll be adding our own. Alright, so let's click on set featured image. Alright, we'll be clicking on the fourth one, Infinix brand. Alright, we'll click on update. Okay, so the fifth one, go over. So that's just the same process we'll be using. Set featured image. Alright, we have done that. So what we'll be doing is we go over so that we can edit the background color. Right, so we'll change it to transparent background color. Alright, so we'll click on save changes and we'll click on update. Alright, so let's go over and click on visit store to be able to visit our store. Alright, so let's go to the front end and we'll click on Ctrl R. So we have our beautiful store over here. Alright, so and as you can see the brands we have here, HP Infinix. Okay, so that's so beautiful. So our e-commerce website is as good as ready. Alright, so beautiful. So you can see how easy this is. No much coding, no much of work. Okay, so what we are going to be doing, we are going to be purchasing. We'll try to make a purchase. So we'll go to visit store. Alright, so we go to visit store and try to purchase one of our products. Okay, so let's try to purchase this one. Click on it. Alright, so see what we have here. Awesome. Also has related products. Alright, so it has everything. Okay, so let's add to cart. We'll be adding this one to cart. Alright, so automatically Infinix Hot 6 has been added to cart. Okay, so as it has been added to cart over here, we are going to click on checkout to make payments for our phone online. Alright, so since my details have already been filled here automatically, so I don't need to fill it over again. So what I'm just going to do is that I'll go down and click on, as you can see, our pay stack has been integrated. So I'll click on place order. Alright, okay, I have to accept the terms and conditions. Alright, so I'll click yes, I have read them, and click on place order. Alright, so it's loading. Alright, so a total of 40,000 naira, so I'll click on pay now. Awesome. So you can see how easy this is. We have been able to build a full-fledged e-commerce website and integrate it with payment gateway. So now the user can be able to input his credit card details here and make payment into the website. Okay, so this is so simple and it's very awesome. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Now, if you love the training you just watched and you would like to learn more, I want to invite you to register now for the Web Design Cartel Home Training course. The Web Design Cartel is a step-by-step comprehensive home training kit teaching you skills in web design, graphics design, app development, and digital marketing. It's a training you can't afford to miss. Now, let me tell you why you need this. There is a revolution. There are over 3.58 billion internet users on the web worldwide, and Nigeria is ranked number 8 in the World Internet Penetration List with 98.39 million active internet users. It represents more than the population of Lagos, Kano, Ibadan, Kaduna, Port Harcourt, and Benin City put together. And we have more internet users in Nigeria than the UK, France, Mexico, and some other countries. Now there is a revolution. Everybody is going online. Individuals and business owners have come to realize that if they don't have an online presence, they are leaving money on the table. And as a result, so many of them are going online. They have budgeted millions of naira to go online. But the problem is that they are seriously looking for competent web consultants to assist them move their business online. And this is where you come in. You position yourself as a consultant, you help them, and make millions. Now, skills you must acquire. You must acquire skills in web design, graphic design, app development, and digital marketing. Now, here's what you're going to be learning in the Web Design Cartel course. In the module 1, you're going to be learning how to create company websites. In this video, you will learn step by step
How to build professional websites for companies from scratch. In this module, no previous knowledge is assumed as you are taking from basic to advanced concepts. You will discover how to build sites with unlimited pages, slides, forms, calendar, etc. Everything is covered step by step in a way you will appreciate. Module 2, School Web Design. After watching this video, you will be able to build a school website and integrate school portal with online registration, course registration, and many other features. The average fee schools pay for a setup like this is 250k. And in the module 3, you'll be learning how to create hotel websites. Now, the demand for hotel websites is on the increase with ever increasing number of hotels. This video teaches you how to build a hotel website from scratch with online reservation and booking. Hotels are ready to pay 200k and above for a custom solution. This module comes with a custom sample hotel proposal that you can edit, print, and submit to hotels. In the module 4, you'll be learning how to create e-commerce websites. With the internet revolution and cashless policy in Nigeria, e-commerce is the next big niche. E-commerce sites are springing up every day. General merchandise, boutiques, cosmetic shops, bookshops, etc. This video covers step by step how to build a functional and secure e-commerce platform like Jumia and Konga with marketplace or multi-seller functionality. Module 5, Hospital Web Tutorial. Hospitals are not left out. This training module covers, without leaving anything out, how to build websites for hospitals from scratch. It also covers how to set up a hospital management system to manage everything in the hospital: doctors, nurses, pharmacists, support staff, prescription, treatment, laboratories, etc. You'll also be given a sample proposal you can edit and submit to hospitals. Module 6, Church Web Tutorial. We're going to learn how to build church portals and internet ministries with live streaming integration, prayer request forms, church management system, and many more features, online payment, etc. This module is very comprehensive and easy to understand. Your clients will pay you a premium for this service. And in the module 7, you'll be learning how to create social network websites. You will learn step by step how to create social net websites like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. from scratch. Everything is covered step by step. And in the module 8, you're going to be learning how to create wedding websites. In this video, you will learn step by step how to build professional websites for weddings, anniversaries, yearbooks, etc. from scratch. This module also teaches basic image editing with Photoshop. And because you registered for this free training and you stayed watching this video up to this point, I'm going to be giving you a massive 50% discount, and it's going to be available only for the first 25 people to click on the button below and buy this course. And you should act now, because if you act now, you're going to get these bonuses for free. Bonus number 1, Web Graphics Course New Edition. With this training, you will learn the basics and fundamentals of Photoshop, how to design killer graphics for your website, and loads of professional techniques. It has an 18,000 naira value, but you're going to be getting it for free if you take action today. Click the button below. Bonus number 2, you're going to be given the business blueprint. Now, what most professionals, tutors, and gurus will never teach you is that learning how to do something is just the beginning. The most important thing is how to make people pay you for these skills you acquire. Now you're going to be getting this business blueprint and you're going to learn how to make a minimum of 250,000 naira monthly as a web consulting expert. It has an 8,000 naira value, but you're getting it for free today if you take this course. Bonus number 3, I'm going to be giving you 4 sample proposals. You will get ready-made web design proposals that you can edit, print, and submit for web design contracts. Well-written proposals and beautiful layouts and designs. Your prospects will find it difficult to resist them. They will just write you a check. You're going to be getting sample church proposal, sample school proposal, hotel proposal, hospital proposal, etc. It has a 60,000 naira value, but you're getting it for free today. Bonus number 4, B-Team Premium WordPress Theme. The same thing we used in our training earlier. It has a $59 value, more than 21,000 naira, but you'll be getting it for free if you take action today. It has over 390 plus pre-built websites with super easy one-click installation. No coding is required, and you can start your website as easy as today. In the bonus number 5, you're going to get a course on PayPal account creation. You'll be able to create and operate a fully functional PayPal account that you will be able to receive and send payments right here in Nigeria with your real name, real Nigerian ID card, real Nigerian bank card, and without using VPNs, foreign IPs, or worrying about getting foreign bank accounts or documents. It is 9,000 naira value, but you'll be getting it for free if you take action today. Bonus number 6, the VIP Mentorship and Coaching Club. Now, as part of this training, I am putting you directly into a high-end mastermind with your peers, senior colleagues, me, and my team for as long as you want to be part of it. This is how you'll be able to connect with future partners. This is where you'll be able to get instant help any time of the day. This is where you'll be able to get new ideas or feedback on your ideas before you put time and money into developing them. You will never walk alone. 160,000 naira value, getting it for free today. You're also going to be getting the mini importation millionaire secrets. You're going to learn the importation millionaire way of searching for hot selling products. Like you learned how to create e-commerce website today. With this course, you're also going to learn how to buy from Chinese manufacturers at a cheap price, so you can make a ton load of profit at any time and at any price you wish to share or sell. You're going to learn how to ship to any country you want fast, plus how to hit 6 figures in days selling in Nigeria. 10,000 naira value, but you're going to get it for free today. You have to act fast because this bonus might not be available forever. It will soon be removed. Bonus number 8, Facebook Ads Authority for mad sales. I will teach you exactly how to set up a high-performing ad that will pull customers from Facebook into your business. How to force people to keep coming back to your page or website till they buy. 7,500 naira value, but you get it free today. And you get lots of other extra bonuses. You're going to learn step-by-step e-cover design training, step-by-step pictorial ebook creation training, step-by-step online outsourcing training, and you're also going to get unlimited access to thousands of premium stock images. Wow, so big, and lots more. Now, I am going to teach you everything that took me more than 5 years of trial and error, as I have worked with both local and international organizations in the last 5 years. Now, I'm going to give you a 100% money back guarantee. you are going to keep the course, and I will refund you if I don't deliver as promised. And if after 3 months of mentorship and taking action, I will not only refund your money, but if you don't make 5 times your investment, I will double your money. Yes, and I will apologize for wasting your time, but you have to take action. Once again, I implore you to take this massive 50% discount, and it's just available for the first 25 people to click on the button below and buy this course. There's a mad rush right now, and I assure you, once it reaches 25 people, it's going to go back to its original price. So take action, visit webdesigncartel.com and buy this course right now. Now, the Web Design Cartel is a training you can't afford to miss, and I promise you it's going to be a life-changing experience.
Hello, good morning. I'm Babayodu Rafiat, a wife, a mother. I'm a stay-at-home wife, basically. Yeah, I want to tell you the reason why I should take the Web Cartel Design, because I took the course and I've never regretted taking it in my life. I got to a point in my life where I needed to earn income on my own. So I decided to learn a skill. So I went for Web Cartel Design. I niched down to e-commerce store. Today, I'm a proud owner of Logistic Assist, Lead Tech, where I help build e-commerce stores for product owners, for sellers and the likes. I single-handedly build a website for a luxury brand. You can check it out, luxuryforless.com.ng. It is the best I've done in my life, and I'm proud of it. You want to do something that you are proud of? Yes, take this course right now, because Ikechukwu will help you achieve that. He will take you by the hand, help you a lot with anything you want, even outside the course. It's someone I can call anytime. Ikechukwu, please, I need help with this. With him, I've learned a lot. Aside the course I took, I've really learned a lot from him, because we now relate on a personal level. Do you want to relate on a personal level with your coach? Yes, you can get other people to teach you and the likes, but Ikechukwu will relate with you on a personal level. That is what you need. That is what you need to achieve.
It's your turn. Click on the button below this video or visit www.webdesigncartel.com to get instant access to the training, take massive action, achieve success, and live the life you've always dreamt of. But you have to do it right now, because there are very few spots left. Now, the Web Design Cartel is a training you can't afford to miss. See you at the members area.